purpose of this YouTube channel is to really document my experience being reintroduced to video games. Throughout the past year of 2020, I've overcome and recovered from compulsive use of video games and social media. And I was able to spend a long period of time having a fulfilling life and a lifestyle where I'm not playing video games. I'm going out, I'm at home, reading lots of books, eating healthier. And I'm at a point in my life in the beginning of 2021 asking the question, are video games okay to have in my life? Is it okay to have it in our lives? And this is a much more spiritual and philosophical question. And my intention for this channel is to really tie in video games with existentialism, how it influences my existence as a human being. Because being in touch with my body has been the most important part of my recovery, and can this be something I maintain if I bring video games back into my life? So I chose World of Warcraft specifically because one, it's an old game that I've always been fascinated with, and two, there's something about the habits classic WoW builds, which is community, long-term commitment, patience, teamwork, cooperation, and I've observed a lot of social, mental, and psychological habits that really fascinate me, and I would like to nurture myself. So I was very specific with what I chose. But I'm sitting here in my room, and I feel vulnerable. I feel really vulnerable. It's like my shoulders are stiffening up. I feel a little itchy. And I'm not really sure. I'm scared. I'm actually really scared to even start playing. I've already started last night a little bit, and I got into the zone of making the character, putting add-ons, just setting myself up. And I sometimes wonder if that was even the right decision to make. Like, can I just continue my life, play no video games at all, and just have it easy breezy? And when I say that, I mean, am I setting myself up for failure? Do I have something to lose here? Yeah, just a tough one for me. Because I grew up with video games. I remember my dad at 6 years old comes into my living room, and I'm sitting in the middle, and he puts a PS1 down for the first time, and has his arms on his hips, and he's smiling, a big grin. He's like, "Cool, huh?" And he's just through the moon just to see I'm excited to get this gift, and I don't know how it works. And the moment I popped the PS1 on and started playing, that's when it really kicked in for me. It was that and the Game Boy later on that same year. And for many years, I've always played video games. It was something I always did. I came after school, and I talk about it with my friends. And I think it was definitely like when I was 16 or so, when I got depressed. It was really a coping mechanism, and throughout my later teens and early 20s too. Something that kept me company. And now with my experience studying trauma and therapy, that's my background actually, I realized that was just a way to regulate. It was a way for me to be present with my body and what I didn't know how to, when I needed a nurturing, secure attachment to do so. So what now? What now? capacities to be in touch with my body, fulfilling life without video games. Why am I bringing it back to my life? If I am, how am I going to approach it? And this is, I'm not seeking an answer, but I want to experience the answer. I would like to go on a quest to find out. I would like to take up the mantle of a WoW player and see and document what happens to my life from here on in. And while I'm doing this, I'm also gonna read the book by John Statz called The WoW Diary, and I'll mix that in my regular documentation as well as reading this book, and I'll summarize some of the chapters in the book as well. And this is kind of my contribution to humanity. Thank you all for listening. I'll see you guys around soon.